so this is Depatli at TAFE. Today we're going to put in a lap zip. This is the easiest method I've ever used, and it works every time. So the first thing you need to do is put your zip down here and just put a pin where the zip comes to the end. Okay. All right. Take the zip away. You're going to then put your machine onto number 4. So this works on a skirt, pair of trousers, dress, whatever you want to put a zip into. You're then going to bring the seam across by about 2 centimetres. Don't go backwards and forwards. You're going to sew straight the way down to the pin. And when you get there, you're going to stop and you're going to break the cotton off. Then you're going to turn your machine back to number 2.5, and this time you're going to put your foot down and you're going to go backwards and forwards and stitch all the way to the end and go backwards and forwards. Break your cotton off. Take your pin out. Then you need to open out your zip and your seam and just open out the fabric. And usually you do with this with an iron, but I'm just doing it with my fingers, save me going over to the iron, just so I don't interrupt the recording. I then turn that to my right, I open that one back, and this one I'm going to just fold back a few centimetres and just make it go so it's like on the very edge, so you've just got a tiny little edge here. You're then going to put the foot underneath. And we need to put on our zipper foot. So every machine should get a zipper foot. You should all have a zipper foot with your machine. We place that underneath. And we can slide that in. And just do your zipper foot up so it doesn't fall off. Some of you just have ones that just click on. Move your other foot out the way. Then you are ready to sew down one edge. So I'm just going to slide that underneath there. Put my foot down, and then I'm going to go backwards and forwards. And just keep that straight. I'm just going to go all the way up here. All the way to the end. And you can lift the foot up and slide that bit back. And get to the end and go backwards and forwards. Cut your ends off. And then you're going to do your zip up. And you're going to fold that bit over the top so it goes that way. And then we're just going to undo this, the top of the seam just a little bit, just so we can move that zip out the way. And just pull that back across and just make sure it's sitting up nice and close to the other one. And put your foot down, go backwards and forwards. And then I'm just going to stitch down a little way. And then I'm going to pull that zip up. I might be able to just use my fingers there. And pull it back to the top. And then I'm ready to sew all the way down. So I'm going to stitch all the way down to the end. And I can feel where the end of the zip is with my fingers. If you want to, you could put a pin there if you're not sure. Lift your foot up and just stitch across the end here and go backwards and forwards. And then all you need to do is grab your cotton that we broke off earlier, and you can get it so it just comes out. And just get hold of it and pull it out, and then get the other piece. Sometimes it's hard to grab hold of it. Okay, that'll do. And then you've got your zip, so it undoes up. I might be able to get that to come up here. And you can zip it up again, and every time you do that you'll get a perfect lap zip. Okay, thank you very much. The end.